Hi friends, how are you today? Sally and I are so glad you're here. Sally, can you say hi to our friends? Are you excited? I know you are. She's excited to read the story and to say hi to you and for something else. Do you know what it is, friends? You're right. It's her treat. Sally, would you like your treat? You would? Okay. Got it right here in my pocket, friends. Here you go, Sally. Did you like that? I don't have that. Good girl. All right, friends, we have a fun book to read to you today. This was my book when my kids were little, and my daughter Julia loved this book. It's called Angelina and the Princess. Do you remember what my name is? It's Angela. My kids at school call me Mrs. Angela or Miss Angela. This is kind of like my name, Angelina. Angelina and the Princess. Let's find out about Angelina. Who do you think, what type of animal do you think Angelina might be, friends? You're right, she's a mouse. Let's find out about her. It says this story, illustrations are by Helen Craig, and the story is by Catherine Halliburd. Here we go. Angelina was much too excited to sleep. The students at Miss Lily's ballet school had been asked to dance for Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Mouseland. Mr. Lightfoot, director of the famous Royal Ballet Company, was coming tomorrow to help Miss Lily choose the best ballerinas for the special performance. Angelina wanted the leading part so much that she worked on her pliés far into the night when she should have been asleep. The next morning, Angela woke up feeling terrible. Her head hurt, her ears buzzed. Angelina's mother took her temperature and shook her head sadly. "I'm afraid you'll have to stay in bed," she said. "You can't go to ballet school when you're not well." Friends, have you ever had something like that you wanted so bad and then you were so excited and you couldn't sleep? Poor Angelina. But Angelina was determined to go. While her mother was busy downstairs, Angelina packed her ballet bag and tiptoed out of the house. Angelina arrived at Miss Lily's ballet school just in time to join her friends Laura and Felicity and all the other ballerinas who were waiting to go on stage. Flora did a nimble leap and a delicate spin, and then it was Angelina's turn to dance. Her heart started beating like a drum, and she couldn't remember what she was supposed to be doing. My fingers aren't working again, friends. There we go. The music started and Angelina knew she had to begin. She tried one step and then she tried another, but she began whirling and spinning like a top. She was so dizzy that she lost her balance and tripped on her pink ribbons and tumbled down with a thump. Poor Angelina. Flora and Felicity were given the leading roles in the Dance of the Flower Fairies. Later, Miss Lily called for Angelina. "I'm afraid you'll have to take a smaller part this time," she said, trying to be kind. When Angelina got home, her mother was very upset. "How could you run away like that when I told you to stay in bed?" she asked. Angelina burst into tears. I had to go to Miss Lily's, but everything went wrong. I danced so badly for Mr. Lightfoot. I will never be a real ballerina. I'm not going to ballet school anymore. But Angelina's mother hugged her and kissed her and carried her upstairs. And in just a minute, she was fast asleep in her own bed again. The next day, Angelina's headache was gone, and she felt better, but she was still very sad. It's not fair, said Angelina. Maybe not, said her mother gently, but things don't always go our way. You can still do your best with whatever part you are given, and that will help the whole performance. Angelina thought about what her mother said. Then she returned to Miss Lily's after all and rehearsed very hard with the other ballerinas for the royal performance. After she learned her own part, she memorized the dance of the flower fairies while watching Flora and Felicity. On the day of the royal performance, just as the show was about to begin, Flora tripped and sprained her ankle. Everyone was very upset. Mr. Lightfoot and Miss Lily turned to each other in horror. What? Who can do the part? They cried. Angelina was worried for Floral, but Susie stepped forward and said, Angelina can. Angelina showed Miss Lily that she had learned the dance by heart. But what about Flora? She asked. Don't worry, said Miss Lily. We have a treat for her. So Flora was happy because she was invited to sit right next to Princess of Mouseland. Mr. Lightfoot and Miss Lily were happy because the performance could go on, and Angelina was happy because she did the dance of the flower fairies without forgetting a single step. The Princess of Mouseland was happy because she loved the ballet. When the performance was over, she congratulated Angelina and thanked her warmly for saving the show. That's the end, friends. Here's all of the ballerinas, the mice ballerinas. And that's the end. Wasn't that a nice story? Did you hear what happened in that story? Angelina was sick and she didn't listen to her mommy. And what did she do? She went to the tryout anyways. And did that work out for her so well at first? It didn't, did it? But then guess what? She did her best and she practiced and she tried and she got to do the dance, friends. If you love to dance, maybe you could dance today. Maybe you could put on some music and you could do a ballet dance or you could do a hip hop dance. I love dancing. I want to hear what kind of dancing you want to do. All right, friends, I'm going to say goodbye to all of our friends today, all right? Okay, goodbye, Nathan and Avery and Carlota and Max, Boise Bear, Ellis and Henry, London, Freya and Peyton, Olivia, Sloan and Sutton, Sebastian and Lucy, Oli and Ruby, Sammy and Millie, Terry and Judy, Mindy and Kristen and Andy, Jason and Pam and Lola, Dakota and Avery, Maverick, Sophia, Rayu, Milo and Michael, Reese and Brant, Larky and Blossom, Kinsley and Everly, Adeline and Landon, Lily and Lincoln, Alexa and Flynn, Fife and Ford, Johan and Soren, what's for snack boys, Henry, Harper May and Brooklyn Ray, Addison, Emma, Stella, Eli and Lizzie, Will and Brooke, Thea and Vesper, Mikey, Eli from Bend, Ellie and Sam and Nolan, Maya and Eleanor, Cooper, Elliot and Charlotte. Good night, friends. Emma, Becky, Bella, Karen, Jeffrey, Julia, and Joshua, Marquise and Maya, Gray, Avery, Craig and Teresa and Ashlyn, Remy, Amber, Olivia, Teacher Mac, Andy, and Autumn. Bye, friends. Remember, friends, if you didn't hear your name and you'd like to hear your name, make sure your grown-up lets me know that you're listening so I can say hi or goodbye to you, okay? All right, Sally, you ready to say goodbye? Sally, friends, I don't know if you noticed, but Sally was wearing something special for the reading today. Sally, do you want to show them what you're wearing? Do you want to show them? Let's show them what you're wearing. Sally is ready to dance too, friends. Look what she has on. Can you see what it is? It's a tutu. She has her ballet tutu on also. What color is it, friends? What color is it, Sal? It's pink. All right, friends, let's see your fancy dance moves. Sally and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.